The reunion movement was one of the most significant developments in the history of the Mullingar Church in Kerala, India. In the early 20th century, it marked the entry of a part of the Mullingar Church into full communion with the Catholic Church, while preserving its Syriac traditions and identity. This video will explore how the reunion began, the vision behind it, and the legacy it left. The context: divided churches. The Christians of Kerala trace their origins to the preaching of St. Thomas the Apostle. Over the centuries, the community experienced divisions due to questions of authority, leadership, and ecclesial identity. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Mullingar Church was facing internal disputes and uncertainty. It was within this setting that a bishop named Marivanius of Bethany began to reflect on unity and renewal. The vision of Marivanius. Marivanius, born as Father P.T. Givagis, was already known as the founder of Bethany Ashram. His vision went beyond monastic renewal. He believed that lasting unity for the Mullingar Church could be found by entering into communion with the Catholic Church, while keeping intact its West Syriac liturgy, traditions, and self-governance. This idea was met with both interest and hesitation. Some feared loss of independence, while others saw in it the possibility of strengthening the Church's future. The decision for reunion. In 1926, during a synod of the Mullingar Church, Marivanius was given permission to explore dialogue with the Catholic Church. Over time, most bishops withdrew from the process, leaving Marivanius and his close companion, Mar Theophilos, to continue. On September 20, 1930, at Kollam, Marivanius, Mar Theophilos, and three others, Father John Kuniyapurata, Deacon Alexander Artapurata, and Eamon Chako Gilead, made their profession of the Catholic faith before Bishop Aloysius Maria Benziga, representing Pope Pius XI. This event marked the beginning of the Syro-Mullingar Catholic Church. Recognition and growth. The reunion did not mean abandoning heritage. Instead, the reunited community maintained the West Syriac liturgy, episcopal structure, and its spiritual traditions, now in full communion with Rome. In 1932, Pope Pius XI officially established the Syro-Mullingar Catholic hierarchy through the Apostolic Constitution Christo Pastorum Principi. Marivanius was appointed the first Metropolitan Archbishop of Trivandrum. He later visited Rome, where he was warmly received by Pope Pius XI. From this foundation, the Church began to expand through new parishes, schools, and religious communities. The challenges. The early years were not without difficulty. Those who joined the reunion often faced resistance, loss of property, and social challenges. Despite these hardships, priests, religious sisters, and lay families continued to support Marivanius, allowing the Church to take root and grow steadily. By the time of his death in 1953, the community had become an established part of the Catholic Church. The legacy of the reunion. The reunion movement was significant for two reasons. First, it created the Syro-Mullingar Catholic Church, a community that remains faithful to its Eastern heritage while being in communion with the Universal Catholic Church. Second, it became a model for ecumenical dialogue, showing that unity is possible when tradition and identity are respected. Today, the Syro-Mullingar Catholic Church has grown into a global community, serving faithful across India and abroad. The reunion movement of 1930 was not only a historical event, but also a vision for Christian unity. It combined fidelity to tradition with openness to communion, and it demonstrated how renewal can emerge from times of division. The story of the reunion continues to inspire both the Mullingar Catholic Church and wider efforts toward Christian unity.
Without